right, so never mind. No part two, no part one. Only part one. So you see right here, connected, no part two. So we're good. So we're gonna go to here, and what we're gonna do is go to our notes, and we're just gonna go to this temp mail site. So it's the temp mail site we're gonna be using. We don't need no part two. What I had to go in and do was update my VPN and my it's fine now. So like I said, this is all gonna be in a whole video alone where y'all could check it out at. So you can rest and repeat this. And I'm sorry if this is over 40 minutes long, but this is the full method. This is the full method. So we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna convert this over to English. All right, so we're gonna pick our country over here. We're gonna just pick English. So English. All right, so what I'm gonna do is click accept ElevenLabs, and what we are signed into, we're basically on a fill-in VPN. So we're on a fill-in VPN, and like I said, this is the way to do it. But I found the method after everybody asked me, oh bro, do you have the unlimited ElevenLabs method? Bro, do you have the unlimited labs method? This is the full method how to create unlimited ElevenLabs accounts, and many course sellers didn't want me leaking this, but I guess I gotta go ahead and get this publicly to y'all. But yeah, it's the full method, bro. And like I said, it do works. You create unlimited ElevenLabs accounts for your Faceless YouTube automation channels. So and yeah, you can do it over and over again, and it works without using a Gmail. So what we just go in and do is go to this, and we're gonna go to this app, and yeah. So like I said, I already have all four. We're good. So I have all four right here. Yeah, we're good. These are all four clips right here that we're gonna be using for today, which is great. It's fine. So we're gonna be using 4 of these. I'm gonna just throw them into my CapCut software, and I'm gonna export them into my drive, and then I'm gonna get the video uploaded to YouTube for y'all. But like I said, it wasn't no hard work, no headache. So we go to verify right here, verify email, and we in. We should be good. All right, so we exit that. We verified again. We should be good now. So it's gonna say plain refresh to connect. All right, so we're gonna refresh it. We should be good. It says refresh to connect. Switch plain text. All right, so it's acting up a bit, and yeah, we're gonna exit this, copy this, paste this here. And sometimes this happens from the VPN you use or the location, of course. But you just gotta hold up. Minimum 8 letters. All right, so we already connected it. So what we want to do is sign in now. So we go to here, sign in, paste that, and we're in. Like I said, this is the unlimited way to create unlimited ElevenLabs accounts without you having to spend no money paying it. All the course sellers they don't want you having this. And I went through and leaked this method for y'all, bro. Smoothly, just so y'all have it. So just so y'all don't have to buy that shitty ass course. So you see your email confirm. What we're gonna go ahead and do is we're not gonna log in. So just so you don't have to buy this shitty ass course, I went ahead and leaked this fucking method, and I'm giving it to y'all. So yeah, so y'all ain't gotta worry about Therese, this is not all bad a product or booking a call. Fuck a call. Don't book shit. Keep this method wisely. Hold it. Have it, bro. It's y'all method, bro. You ain't got to do none of that bullshit. Fucking course sellers. All they do is to say book a call. That book a call shit. Fucking booking a call. I wouldn't want to book that shit. So yeah, we go to English. And this should let us in. So yeah. So we go to here. And this will send us an email. Again, so sometimes this causes mistakes. But if this don't happen, if this happens again, what you just do is change the email and create a new one. But we'll give it a few minutes and we'll see how I do. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and resend, and it's gonna resend us an email for us to verify it. And yeah, this will be the one right here we use. So we're gonna go ahead and go to this. All right, let's try this one. Let's try it again. All right, this is sign in. It says email verification almost there. Please sign in. So I'm gonna click continue. And what we're gonna do is now sign in. So we got it. Now what we're gonna do is sign in. We should be all good to go. So like I said, you can use this method wisely to create unlimited ElevenLabs account. And we see right here, sign in, we should be in. So, like I said, that's the method. You can use it wisely. It's better than them shitty ass courses out there. And I'm sorry if this video took so long, but we just had to get things set up. Alright, so I'm gonna go to Tyrese, and it will be on my the whole YouTube channel. So I'm sorry if this was over 40 minutes. We had issues with us with the VPN. Like I had to update it. I thought I had to do a part 2, and I didn't have to do a part 2. I just did a whole fucking part 1. So this is the full method. Full method leaked, where you can use it. So you can see right here, skip. And yeah, so you can see onboarding. You see ElevenLabs app/onboarding. You can see text to speech. What we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna copy this script. Copy this Antonio Brown script that we have right here. We'll just copy it. We'll paste it right here, and it'll be there. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna go to about this characters. Go to 2018. That should be there. Yeah, so we're gonna go to that. We're gonna use that, export. And we will export it. MP3, and we got it. So, like I said, I'm gonna use it right here. What y'all just do is y'all use fill-in, but I gave y'all the VPNs that work. I literally showed y'all of me having to do. I showed y'all proof on the last clip, but that's all I got for y'all, bro. And yeah, so you just rest and repeat it, and I told y'all the location that I work for, so when it works for this. It works for Finland, Norway, Portugal, New Zealand, this CZEC or replication in Canada, but avoid United States, UK, Germany, etc. Y'all get it? But yeah, so that's other than that, you should be good to go. Other than that, you should be able to use it. Other than that, you should be able to use it for your Faceless channel. And yeah, so you can use John Doe, you can use Ramo. There's a lot of voices over you can use. So all you just do is go over there, and we're gonna go ahead and do is exit this. So we're gonna backspace this. We're gonna use up until 3,000 characters right here. So up until 3,000 characters, and yeah, it works. Like I said, your burn works, fill-in works. It works as really well. So yeah, so like I said, it works as well, and I just showed y'all in the other clip that it works. If y'all go back to it, but yeah, but you can see we use this temp mode, temp mode laughing out loud. But yeah, so you see right here, 3,000 characters, and you can see 5,000 characters up until what we can use it to, and then you see 10,000 credits remaining. So yeah, so that's proof that it works, and it's loading. But yeah, but like I said, if y'all want more videos like this in the future, be sure to let me know in the comments, and let me know how you like this method, because I'm pretty sure I'm the first person in the United States in the YouTube automation space to really drop a video like this. I don't think no other coaches put out a video like this, and most of them are course sellers. But yeah, but other than that, that's the full method. You just click there. But yeah, you can try out different locations if you want. Use your burn, but that's all I got for y'all today, bro, and I'm out. Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Tyrese, and I'm back at it again with another video. Alright, so I'm going to be leaking today how to get an unlimited ElevenLabs accounts, bro. And what you do need, chat, what is required is you need a Urban VPN, and you can use United States. You can use United States, and I'm pretty sure this don't work in Iran, Serbia, so you want to use the United States. Alright, so the first thing you want to do, and I've seen a lot of y'all have questions on how to. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is you want to download this browser called Tor. You want to download this browser called Tor. It's called Tor, and we use it Tor VPN and many other things. So yeah, so it's a browser called Tor. Alright, so I'm going to go over to my ChatGPT logs, and I'm going to show you all my logs and me with ChatGPT, and ChatGPT basically told me that Tor has a built-in VPN, and that's what we need. We need a built-in browser with a VPN with no fingerprints on it, and we can see, so over here, you see, Brave browser right here has a built-in VPN feature, but it is paid. You can see Tor, no VPN, Molta, no VPN, but Lapper Wolf, no VPN. But we're going to be using Urban, and we're going to be using Urban because Urban is unlimited, and we're going to be using Tor, and we have a lot of other browsers we could pick from. But right now, we're going to be using a temp mode. So I want to make this as quick as I want to make it, because I know some of y'all are in a rush to get back to running some of y'all Faceless channels, but Hey, with this being said, bro, is this method is what I thought in my head, and I said, yo, nobody on YouTube posted a method like this. How to create unlimited ElevenLabs accounts for faceless, mostly faceless YouTube channels, faceless YouTube automation channels that they can use for the AI channels, you know. So I came up with this way, and I'm giving y'all this way. All right, so the next thing we want to do is we want to go over to a password generator. So we want to go over the password generator, and there's a lot of free ones on Google. If you go to Google, there's a lot of free sites on Google. So there's a lot of free password generators on Google, and it's gonna say strong password generator. What we want to do is we want to pick a random strong password generator from one of these sites, and it's free. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and do is copy that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do is console. All right, so what we're gonna go ahead and do is paste that password here. So I'm gonna paste the password here, and we're gonna hit sign up. And now that we're signed up, I'm gonna show y'all how we're gonna get it. How we're gonna get a random script, and I want to basically test it out. So, all right, so what we gotta do is we gotta identify this. So, identify the thing that can be broken. All right, so that can be broken. So we gotta identify the thing that can be broken. That's a cup, of course, and then that's a cup again. All right, yeah, it's a cup again. So yeah, so now we verified it. It should let us in. It should let us in, and yeah. So we click verify. We click the cup, of course, and then we had to go like this robot shit, you know. Robot shit, and we click a cup, of course, and it lets us in, and we have ElevenLabs. So, like I said, yo, I want to make this as quick for y'all. I just rest on repeat, just use Tor browser, use your burn, and use a different VPN location. So, yeah, but what I want to tell y'all is, bro. So I'll even give y'all a list of what cities work for ElevenLabs. So all I gotta do is come over to here, and what I'm gonna do is just type this in the ChatGPT. ChatGPT works. And yeah, so I'm going to basically add ChatGPT for the locations that work for ElevenLabs, so I can let y'all know so I can see on the VPN what locations are available for ElevenLabs. I know it don't work in all countries. So all we got to do is come over here, and it's going to basically tell us what countries it's available in. And I know it doesn't work in all countries, so yeah, see right here. So we're just going to basically do ElevenLabs. So ElevenLabs. So if it's ElevenLabs general in most countries. However, so yeah, so we could do is we could also go over here, ElevenLabs countries available and not available. We can just type this in right here. But yeah, all right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to the temp mail. What we're gonna do is click verify. So we're gonna click this verify right here, and we are in. We are in just like that. So. Alright, so you can see ElevenLabs help. Fuck ChatGPT. ChatGPT don't know shit. Really, like, it reads off of Google. But yeah, you can see, do you restrict access? So all these countries right here is what's going to come up that works. So, like I said, I want to make this as quick for y'all. And the methods out there, what you need is a VPN. You use different locations, United States locations. But what you want to avoid using is you want to avoid using a location in these type of countries. So I'm going to show y'all. So help that. All right, so you want to avoid using it in Bangladesh, Cuba, Iran, North Korea, Russian, Serbian, currency. So what you want to, you can use UK. Anything to do with these countries will be blocked. So like I said, you want to avoid using in those countries. And like I said, we just created this. All right, so this is email confirmation. So we confirmed it. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to sign in. So now what I want to do is come back over to the password generator, console. All right, so we're going to come to copy. And what we're going to do is paste our password here, and now we're in. So, like I said, we didn't even do that it took us only like 5 minutes. 5 minutes, and that's how you create an ElevenLabs account. Like I said, you can use this for your faceless channels, bro. You could, bro. And I'm going to show you how we can add a script to it real quick, and how we're going to work it. So, we're going to use one of these AI voices, but like I said, y'all just repeat this over and over again, and it's going to work. And then so if you want to basically reset your browser, and if you use it so many times and it ran out, what you do is you go to history. You go to history, and then what I want you to do is, once you go to history, you want to go to search. You're going to go to search, and you're going to basically clear your browser. So once you do that, you're going to clear your browser, clear all your browser history, and what you want to do is close it. And then once you close it, you change the VPN. So you change it to another USA VPN, and then you relaunch it, and then you should be good. So, like I said, that's how it works, unlimited, bro. Create unlimited ElevenLabs accounts, bro. Use this method wisely before it does get patched, because I know soon if this video do go viral and they see my video, probably gonna patch it. But yeah, but like I said, you can use Mail, you can use Outlook, you can use Gmail, and yeah. But if I get another method like this for your Faceless channels that's coming through. I will drop a video on it because y'all know I do keep you up to date, like what titles works, angles, and scripts, style works, script hooks types work for your niche. But like I said, with that being said, bro, is yeah. So I'm gonna sign in real quick and show y'all that this is real. So yeah, let's sign in real quick. Alright, so we gotta sign in real quick. Hopefully, let's just sign in. ElevenLabs.io. Alright, so hopefully it lets us sign in. But yeah, but like I said, we just use YouBurn VPN, and we use a VPN. We use basically a Tor browser because Tor browser is really good, and it don't really track you, and they don't track you like Google Chrome do. So if you was doing this in incognito mode, you wouldn't be able to do it again because Google Chrome could break through that VPN. So what I'm gonna basically tell y'all is y'all can use Proton, you can use YouBurn, and YouBurns are unlimited for unlimited locations. But like I said, bro, I'm gonna try to get y'all these methods as quick as I can get them to y'all, bro. But like I said, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like. And yeah, so I'm gonna go over to refresh and show y'all that this is real. I'm gonna refresh this real quick and show y'all that this is real. So yeah, so it is taking up too much. It's lagging a little bit, but it's fucking up a bit. But we should be good. So yeah, we should be good. So what I'm gonna probably gotta go ahead and do is close this. I'm gonna go to my notepad real quick. I'm gonna open up my notes. I'm gonna put this password in my notes. I'm gonna just Control V this, and I'm gonna come over to this browser right here. I'm gonna copy this email. So this will be the email that we had. So we're gonna copy and paste this email. All right. So what I gotta do is close this browser, close this whole browser alone, reopen it. All right. So yeah. So all of our credentials right here, which is great. All of our credentials right here. So what we're gonna do is reopen this back up, and we'll close browser, reopen it. It's gonna work. But you rest and repeat this, and do this before this method do get patched. All right, so what it's gonna go ahead and do is connect it. It's connecting over. It's basically gonna use a VPN location. It's gonna get us connected, but it's establishing the connection to our browser routes your traffic over that network run by thousands of volunteers around the world. So it basically analyzes our network random. So we got ElevenLabs, and what I like about this is we can use a VPN. It's not like Google where you go to use the VPN and then you won't be able to use it no more. Once you like with this method, you can create unlimited accounts. You might gotta close it a few times. And what I mean by basically creating history, you come in history right here. You come in history, and you come in settings. When you go to settings, what you do is you'll go over to privacy and you go to clear data. What you want to do is you want to clear everything right here, and then once you clear this removes everything. You reopen it, and then you should be able to you do everything all this, and you clear it, and you should be able to create an unlimited ElevenLabs account again, and then you just got to switch your VPN. You can switch your VPN. I know y'all have no problem doing that, but like I said, you can use this to create unlimited voices, bro. And I'm gonna actually show you that. I'm gonna get a 20-minute script, and I'm gonna make sure it runs out, and then I'm gonna show you that it runs out, and I'm gonna show you how to close it, reopen it again, and I'm gonna show you how proof it works, and I'm in a video off. I'm not gonna try to make this video 1 hour, and if it is 1 hour, I apologize, bro. I'm gonna literally show you how proof that this is working, bro. So this is the proof of this setup right now. So the proof of this setup in the video. So yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy this. We're gonna paste this here. We're gonna go to this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna copy this. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna paste this. We're gonna go to sign in, and what it's gonna do is it's gonna sign us in. So now it's gonna sign us in. Now we're in. Now we're in. All right. So now what I want to do is we're gonna hit these little things that pop up like these names. We're gonna just type in a random name. It should work. All right. So we gotta refresh. All right. So you know we're in now. We're in. So what we could do is go to Texas Speech. We can now go over to Texas Speech. So, and like I said, we can use it to create unlimited ElevenLabs accounts. So y'all ask me, bro, does this work every single time? Yes, it works unlimited times. And you can just fail to connect. It says you must complete onboarding ElevenLabs to continue. So we gotta complete the onboarding ElevenLabs to continue. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a script. So what we're gonna do is get a script, and I'm gonna have ChatGPT just create us a random script. So I'm gonna say, like, let's say if we're doing like a Football needs. Football needs NFL needs about NFL commentary. I'm gonna just have it make me a 10-minute script. Make me a random 10-minute script about Antonio Brown for NFL. So we're gonna use a Antonio Brown script. All right, yo, AB, I love you, AB. You played for the Steelers. I love you a lot, AB. You're my you was my favorite Steelers player that I played along with the teams. All right, so give me the script, not scenes, the script. So it's gonna give me just the script and not scenes, and yeah. So we're gonna go ahead. Antonio Brown is one of the widest receivers for the NFL history. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy all this over right here, and we're gonna copy and paste this over to our ElevenLabs. So, and I'm gonna show you how that this is unlimited. But yeah, so we're gonna use up this trial real quick. So I want to go over to here, continue. All right, so we're gonna go to Tay's. All right, so we're gonna click that. Next. All right, so what we're gonna do is go to skip, and what we're gonna do is go to skip again. All right, so what we're gonna do is go skip again. All right, so now what we're gonna do is now go over to AI voiceover generators text to speech. All right, so now what we're gonna do is go over this. We're gonna paste this whole script over right here. So you see, what we're gonna do is paste this whole script. It's gonna be 4,000 characters, which is okay. And we're gonna use Rogers. So, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna be able to. So if our trial runs out, we could do it again without us getting track, without us. So yeah, so like I said, we could do it again and again and again. And you can see, so this is users activities as free for users. We disable access from your connection unusable from the same connection. This says this can happen from the environment. This can happen from the environment exclusive VPNs. All right, so sometimes sometimes your burner works, but we will just click continue. We can use soft eater. Soft eater works well for this, but yeah, soft eater works well. So if this goes up, what we could do is we're gonna use soft eater. We're gonna use soft eater, and the VPN we're gonna use is we're gonna use basically. We're gonna use a 3-hour United States VPN, and we're just gonna do is load connecting, and it works. It works. So like I said, it works. If you get hit with this, what you just gotta do is you gotta go to history, search history, and you create a browser. So I'm gonna show you how we're able to do this though. But what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna turn off your burn real quick. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go over to here, and I'm gonna just use I'm gonna use incognito mode right now. So I'm gonna use incognito mode, and we're gonna use Japan. We're gonna use the Japan VPN. So it's gonna connect us over to Japan VPN. But like I said, you could use this unlimited times, and it works unlimited times. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to history. We're gonna go to search history. It took us too much time, right? So we're gonna clear all this right here. All right. So what we're gonna do though is go over here. I'm gonna try to hurry up. Temp now. So I'm gonna use incognito mode. Incognito mode works as well. So you can see the IP right here, IP address. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna just click. And this is our IP address right here, what it just detected. So it detected us using. So what we're gonna do is click bicycles. So we're gonna click bicycles, and yeah, we're gonna click bicycles, and verify. All right, so we'll be in. Now we should be in. So why did this happen? All right, so now we should be in, and we're gonna use a temp mail, and we're gonna use a temp mail. We're gonna go to ElevenLabs. This will work. So I seen most of y'all was asking me like, oh, some VPNs detect ElevenLabs, some VPNs don't. Some VPNs don't. I know Urban works for it. It just depends on the location. Sometimes and South Eater works for it. So South Eater is a free VPN, and I'm not sponsoring them. They're not sponsoring me, but the shit works, and we do this method so to bypass that security message that come up when this is IP detected on ElevenLabs, that bullshit. So we could bypass that, so we could create an ElevenLabs account and run an ultra long form channels, and that's why I do the get unlimited accounts. So when I run hella channels, so what I want to do is go to password generator on Google, and there's a lot of these free password generators on Google, like a lot of them that we can use like online for free. So we go over to Google password generator. We'll just copy this password. We'll go to here. We'll paste this for the sake of it, And now that we got the password, so we come in this password generator. We're gonna go to here, bad, no, exit this, and what we're just gonna do is regenerate. It's gonna get us a password, and what we just do for the sake of it, we just copy this bullshit on here and we sign up, and now we're in. So this is minimum eight characters, at least this one number, at least one special thing. All right, so what we're gonna do is sign up, and what we just do is we're gonna paste our script. So you can see we're gonna do this sign up icon thing. It's gonna have us put in our name and all that bullshit. So yeah, so we're gonna sign up. It's gonna have us like put in our name and all that other bullshit. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna sign up. We're gonna put the password here. We're gonna click sign up, and it should be signing up. So now it should be signing up. And like I said, you just rest and repeat this uses every time. It just depends on the VPN software you're using. Most VPNs work. Most VPNs you might get flagged or don't. But when you get flagged, when that pop up, just ignore it. Open up incognito mode, or open up a browser. You can use Brave VPN. You can use Tor. There's many other browsers out there you can use that don't fingerprint. So usually you need a browser that's not going to fingerprint. And yeah, so you should be able to create these unlimited ElevenLabs accounts. And when I was on my other stream, so if you go over to my channel over here, Therese, I did this when I was literally live. So if you go over to if we go over to YouTube, right, click on my channel. If we go to YouTube, we go to ElevenLabs. So we type in ElevenLabs on YouTube, and you type in Therese. I did a stream where how to create an ElevenLabs accounts, and I showed you how to do it. So if you leave this, basically leave right now and go over to that channel, you'll see that stream, and I did it over there where I showed you how to do it. So step by step. So yeah, but like I said, I try to make this a bit easier. ElevenLabs, Therese. So I did a stream on my channel. We go to ElevenLabs. All right, so you see right here, 4 months ago, Therese Seeker's method to create unlimited ElevenLabs account. You see 1 hour. So yeah, so if you go to the stream, I'm gonna mute this by the way because I don't know if music was played in it, because I do play hella music on my streams, but I'm gonna mute this. But if you go to the stream, this is literally the full method. So what I was using basically Soft Eater VPN, which works. So like I said, this is on my channel over here. And you see 400 views, but the views don't really matter. But this is basically how you create an ElevenLabs account. And what the VPN I was using again was Soft Eater. And yeah, so if you need any questions or you have any questions on how to do it, bro, the methods over here. All you just need is a VPN, and you can use literally Soft Eater. Soft Eater works as well. So yeah, so all we just do is use Soft Eater. And yeah, but with that being said, bros, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, because I did want to post a free version like this in long form, me explaining it, because some people don't know how to do it. But yeah, but you use Soft Eater, and there's many other free VPN softwares out there. But if you could figure out one, do it. But for the sake of this video, bro, we use Soft Eater, and Soft Eater works as well. So we're gonna resend right here, and it's gonna resend it. So yeah, it's gonna resend, and it's just gonna be sent. But yeah, but like I said, I didn't want to make this as long for y'all, bro. I want to try to make this as quick as I could for y'all, bro. But yeah, this was November 2025 right here. But yeah. But with that being said, bro, I hope y'all enjoyed this method. Use it wisely, because look, all of our methods is most likely, I'm getting new methods as they come around. Some got patched, some still work. Some but yeah, but most do get patched, most do die down, and most do won't work no more. But once you with it and you stay consistent with it and you see where it works, it's gonna work just like that, bro. With a snap of these fingers. So snap it like that. But yeah, but that's all I have for y'all today, bro. And I'm gonna see y'all again in the next video. And I'm gonna share our socials away. Before we fully finish this right quick, let me see how that this works. So I don't think I'm clickbaiting y'all or scamming. Like sometimes what y'all see in the comment, oh bro, he's scamming, bro. He's scamming, bro. He's not legit, bro. He's not legit. Come on, why would I scam out viewers of a method I gave y'all? Come on, bro. Are you really serious right now? But I'm gonna see how that is legit. And yeah, so you can see it when you go to my other stream. My other stream's right here. I'm sorry for my webcam, but I did have dreadlocks stream, but I don't have dreads no more. I am gonna get my dreadlocks back soon once my hair grow back. But yeah, they are put in a bag. They are wrapped up. But once my hair fully grow back, I'm of course getting some of them reattached. but I don't got dreads right now. I got a plain haircut, simple haircut. But like I said, this is the method how you create unlimited labs accounts. Is you get a VPN and work. And yeah, so want to log into it, and this should work. But yeah, but this is the full video over. If you want to see it, it's the full video still up. So go over to this channel right here, and it's still up on my main channel. And I'm one of the top YouTube automation coaches that's like around right now. So yeah, so you can see it signing up, and yeah. But if you go to my channel, I got hella methods out on my channel that's leaked, and for the sake of it, almost close to probably more than 500 methods. And sometimes the algorithm struggle to push some videos out and it categorize it. But I know the algorithm sometimes look like audience when it's pushing my videos out, and it takes some time. So yeah, all you could just do is wait your turn and let the algorithm do its thing. But someone switches VPN over right here. Someone switches because it's taking too long to load. But sometimes you gotta switch the VPN, and it's fine that we do that. But yeah. Alright, so sometimes we gotta switch it over. And yeah, so what we're gonna do is try to sign up again. Hopefully it works. Alright, with the sake of this method works. It's unlimited. What you gotta do is get a VPN. Like I said, you gotta get a good VPN. You could use Urban, Soft Eater. It just depends on the location you're using. Some locations fail, and some locations don't use capital verification fail. Please try it again. So some locations fail, some locations work, but it's not 100% guarantee. Well, I'm admit to it's not 100% guarantee, but it works most of the time. So if it works below, and I know I has been official with all my methods, but I just gave out this method because a lot of people ask me. You see my streams, I got a quote to probably more than. Kosi, the YouTube algorithm struggles to push some of my streams out, but I got Kosi to about, and I love coaching because, why do I love coaching? Because I have more than already 500 streams on my channel. There will be no way for me to stop coaching, for me to stop the pivot my content when I love doing something. I already got already more than 500 videos built in for. So, like I said, I will be live streaming later on my channel, so where you can check that out, but this method will be posted on my channel. It will be posted, and it will be given to y'all, but I have made close to more than 500 streams on my channel of me showing y'all ways to grow, and some of these streams do flop, some of these streams do get views, but YouTube comes with a game where you get flops, and you're going to have a video go viral. What I want to say is you give a niche 20 to 55 videos, try to go for CTRs, 4%, 8%, 7%, 5%. If you're not stuck under 2%, 1%, either you're good. So, yeah, but if you're getting impressions, more 2,000, 5,000, you're gaining more than 10K after 30 days, your niche is good. So, like I said, your niche is good, but yeah, most of my videos flop. It's because the algorithm categorize it because the title is, of course, fucking competition, competitors, gurus spamming growth videos. But like I said, gurus don't stop me. I'm going to still be the top most consistent YouTube automation streamer in the world. But like I said, if you like this method, be sure to drop a like. Uburn works. Many VPN softwares work, but like I said, it's not always guaranteed to work. You might get hit with the error. If you get hit with the error, what you got to do is you got to clear your browser. And what I mean by clear your browser, I mean clear the history. So what you would just go and do is close this and reopen it up in a new tab. It says you delete browser data. So if you delete browser data, right here, you'll delete all the browser data. You'll close window and it's going to delete it, and you reopen it and it should work. But like I said, that's how you create ElevenLabs accounts, bro. If you need any questions, comment it below this video. I want to be sure to try to answer it, but I got over close to more than 500 streams on my channel, me coaching, but that's all I have for y'all, bro. I'm out. And like I said, I will be dropping a part 2 soon. I will be making this my angle. When I already made another video, and I'm going to make another follow-up video soon. Not right now, though, but I want to get out this method. This method works. But if you like it, be sure to drop a like, drop sub, and that's how you create unlimited ElevenLabs accounts. And what I'm going to do is sign in before I end this, so y'all don't think I'm clickbaiting. What I'm going to go ahead and do is sign in. So hopefully you let us sign in. So what we just did was we signed in. It let us sign in. Alright, now what it's going to go ahead and do is going to send something to our email. So it's going to send a verification code to our email so we can verify it, and it should let us in. So, yeah. So, like I said, it works most of the time. Most of the time it don't. Most of the time it do. You just got to be patient, and yeah. So, yeah, notifications on, so yeah. Alright, so you can see ElevenLabs right here. You can see ElevenLabs. We verify email, and we should be in. So, like I said, we go to AI voiceover right here. AI voiceover generations. and we should be in. So like I said, we go to here, continue, and now we should be in. Now we should be in. So what we just go ahead and do is we copy and paste this to our thing, and we should be verified. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is now go over to this. We're gonna exit this. We're gonna copy this. We're gonna paste this here. We're gonna click sign in, and we should be in. So, like I said, you can use this as many times as you want. There's bro, there's no limit to it. The limit is you clearing a browser, you get a new browser, you press repeating it over and over again, you switching VPNs. You can use Soft Eater, you can use Japan, and I'm going to generate a voice and show you work. So what I'm going to do is just put James. I'm going to just put James, because it tells me I'm going to put podcast. I'm going to just put podcast, and what we're going to do is click this. And like I said, to get it to work again, what you got to do is you got to delete browser, and then what you got to do is you got to change VPN. So you want to change your VPN to another Japan location, and it shouldn't get fingerprinted. It shouldn't get fingerprinted. It shouldn't get traced, and you should be able to do it every single time you rest and repeat it. And ElevenLabs is mostly how most of these AI channels are producing so many videos, and you've probably seen them run limited channels, unlimited accounts. They build up a team, and then you can use this method for multiple of your channels. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is generate right here, and just gonna click generate 5,000 characters. But we're gonna go ahead and generate, and it should give us a thing. So you can see Antonio Brown, and it should be able to generate the voiceover. We're gonna use the Rogers right here, Rogers. But like I said, if this method do get patched, I will do a follow-up video telling y'all that it was patched. But hopefully it don't get patched. I know that it's working as of right now, as of today, and I know that it still works. You just need to get a good VPN that works for like incognito, that can be traced by ElevenLabs. And I know your burn works for it as well. Your burn works pretty well for it most of the time. So yeah. So like I said, we go there, we listen to it and it work. So it says unusual activity right here. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna go ahead and export. We're gonna export. It says unusual activity. What we're going to do is export this. We're going to export this. It says unusual activity, free tier usage disabled. If you have a proxy VPN, you might. Alright, so you might need to purchase. If we notice that many people try to abuse it, we will consider free tier auto, please. Alright, so yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to refresh this. Ignore that shit. Ignore that bullshit. Alright, so what we're gonna do is go over there, and we're gonna go back to ElevenLabs. And like I said, ElevenLabs work as well for this method. I do have a method on my channel where you could go check it out at. But like I said, I got a lot of these old streams out. A lot of my streams 5K, 200, 400. 1K, 1K, 1K. So I got a lot of consistent view streams, but some of them get viewed up because of argument, of course. And I can't do nothing about that but coach y'all and give y'all these growth methods. But I can't do nothing about the argument giving me low views. But all I can really just do is stay consistent and let all my videos stack up like a trophy. But like I said, with that being said, bro, is I'm gonna see you on the next video. So we're already 30 minutes in, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this. I don't want to go over 40 minutes with this. And like I said, enjoy the method, use it. It do work. I don't think I clickbaited y'all because I didn't. Sometimes you get that VPN message, sometimes you don't. It just depends on the location you use, but most of the time it do work. So if we go over to here, we go over to our voices. To our voices, we use the Antonio Brown one. So what we could do is go to this, export. Alright, so what I'm gonna show us how to do now is once we click export, what we're gonna do is click inspect elements. So I want to say this way works too. So I noticed when you go to consoles right here, networks, when you click this right here, this little thing, it works most of the time. It does. So what you gotta do is you would just Alright, so I'm not gonna do this video, but there's many things you could do. We could do MP3, and all you just do is export it. But if we wanted to right here, what we could just do is we could lower this. So if we want to do like a 1 minute, whatever, we could just take this text out, and it could be like 1 minute, 2 minutes, and we can export it. But that's all I have for y'all today, bro. And it's just about getting a new incognito mode every single time. I know this method works, and most of the time it works. So if we go to export, it says unusual activity. But go to my old stream right here. It's up right here on my other stream. So, but that's all I have for y'all today, and it works. Go to my other stream, you'll see it. But I'm out. All right, so now what y'all can see right here that I'm signed up. All right, so now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna refresh this. We're gonna go to verify email, and we should now be in. So like I said, this method works. You could even use, so if you wanted to, you could even use a Google profile, and you could sign in with your Google profile, and then you log out, and then you log into it with the VPNs. The VPN could be South either, like I said, Japan. Of course, it do work. So it is unlimited, but like I said, you can see onboarding. So what you just do is you put your name right here. You put James, whatever, etc. But like I said, this method works, and it is unlimited. You could do it as many times, but just don't spam it. Just don't abuse it. But yeah, so like I said, it works. So what we want to go ahead and do is put James, Therese. We want to put T's. We want to go ahead and put this right here. But like I said, you could rest and repeat this over and over again. Do it as many times as you want. And yeah, so like I said, I hope this saves y'all, bro, and I hope this saves y'all from having to pay for a paid description. I haven't seen nobody on YouTube actually make a video on this. So I'm going to show you the Antonio Brown letter. So Antonio Brown letter was right here. So we're going to go to this. I want to go ahead and do it. Skip this, of course. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to basically paste that script. So this is a script that we use with ChatGPT. And ChatGPT do sometimes make good scripts. It just depends on how the way you style it. So the way you train your AI chat, the way you style it, and the way if you don't train it right, it won't give you great scripts. If you train it right, it will give you great scripts. So, like I said, it's all about training it right, training it properly, and some people don't do that, and some people wonder why they don't get great scripts, and they wonder why their scripts come out as shitty and they don't go viral the way they do. But like I said, this method, you can use it to get impressions. You can use it. It's an unlimited voiceover method where you can use for your faceless channels. Like I wasn't supposed to leak this, but since most people ask me, can I do a video about this out there? So you go to generate right here, generate, and we should have the voiceover like that. But like I said, if y'all enjoyed this video, bro, be sure to hit that like button. You ain't even gotta hit the sub, hit the like button, and enjoy the method. But like I said, I'm showing you again that it works. This is a temp mail over here, and yeah. So all we just do is hit generate, and it should let us in. But yeah, so most of the time you might get the pop up message saying usage. You just gotta ignore it, and you gotta find a VPN software that works. But I know you can use a VPN and it works because I had it most of the time at work. If you go to one of my other streams, I use it on Google Chrome, and I just use it temp mail, and I put my VPN, turn my VPN on, and it works. So most of the time it do work, and most of the time it does get flagged. But yeah, that's all I want to show y'all. And you can use Rogers, whatever voiceover y'all like. So if y'all like to use other voiceovers, you could use it like normally, John, whatever. And yeah, you just rest and repeat this every single time, and it works. You can do it over and over and over and over and over again. So yeah, so that's all I have for y'all. But yeah,
receivers in NFL history, but also.
All right, so I want to get another update. So when you're creating these ElevenLabs accounts to get an unlimited ElevenLabs for free, what I want you to do is use this right here, and use this site. It's called tempmail.laughing out loud, and then this is the ElevenLabs. So you want to use this, and you want to basically use this password generator one, and then you want to keep recreating accounts over here. So the VPN you want to use Finland. So I'm gonna get y'all a few VPNs. So like I said, I don't want to make this video even longer, but these are the countries over. You want to use TempMail, guarantee right here, this, Yachtmail. You don't want to use this. You want to use Gmail, Outlook, Proton, but you want to use the mail, what I just told y'all. And then the VPNs you want to use Finland, Norway, Portugal, Newland, Cyprus, replication in Canada. But that's all I have for y'all, bro. This is the full method how to create an unlimited ElevenLabs account, and I'm going to show y'all again. So
one of the most controversial.
What I'm going to do is smoothly. So what I'm smoothly about to do is I'm going to copy this template. I'm going to put this in my notes. And I'm going to show you how to do it again. So before this video, we're not using Outlook. I'm going to show you how to do it again. So before this video ends, and I want you to rest and repeat this, but like I said, this is the full method, and I didn't want to make this. I didn't want to make the last video long, which it was long, and I got mad, of course. So yeah, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is delete this, close, because stuff came out the wrong way that I wanted to. But all right, so what I'm gonna do is go to ElevenLabs, and what you want to do is, for the sake of it, I don't want to leak my IP because I am a YouTuber and I do got a lot of haters out there that will try some weird shit. So I'm gonna switch to a new IP location. So I'm gonna switch to a new Finland location. So I want you to just stay there while I do that real quick. So it's gonna be really fast. But yeah, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is change my location. So yeah, so I'm gonna change my location from Finland to another location. Alright, so I'm gonna change my location from Finland to about alright, so I'm gonna go to Finland. Alright, so I'm gonna change it to Canada. Alright, so I'm gonna turn this off, turn this right back on. And it's not working. So it's not working. Let's see if Soft Eater, what location Soft Eater has. Alright, so Soft Eater don't have no locations right now available. Alright, so does it have Russia? Let's see if it has Russia. Yeah, we can't use Russia. Russia's not available. Alright, so what we're gonna use is we're gonna use new. It's not even letting me do anything. Alright, so I fully probably gotta go to Task Manager and close this. Alright, so just hold up real quick, chat, while I do this, please. And you can, like I said, you can use that 10 mile site. It works. It's confirmed. But I want to make sure it's fully working properly. So I'm going to go to you. I'm going to turn on this VPN again. Cancel this U-burn. And I'm going to just rush and repeat this for you to show you that this is legit. Alright, so it is now back working normally. Alright, so you had to go to Task Manager and close it, of course, and then you open your burn. So we should be back to normal now. And while I'm basically hiding my screen right now is because I don't want to leak my IP. I don't want to leak my real IP because I'm using a VPN, of course, to show you this method. So, and I have a lot of haters out there. But yeah. And some people be like, oh, they're not worrying about you, bro. My haters will worry about me, bro. Some people don't like me. Some people want me get injured, all types of weird shit, bro. Just for the sake of me helping others out. I just overthink a lot in my brain too. Alright, so yeah, let's go to here. Alright, so we're gonna let that launch and let us do its thing, and yeah, so it's loading. Alright, so I'm gonna close and reopen it. Alright, so it's loading. Alright, so like I said, that's their full method though. If it can't load, then it's gonna be longer than I think. I might gotta restart my whole PC. You know what? Fuck it. That's the video, yo. What I need y'all to do though is, once y'all done with, clear y'all browser. So once you're done using it, right here, what you want to do is go to incognito mode. You want to delete browser data, and yeah. But that's the full method, bro. I want to show y'all again how to do it though, but it's taking too long to load. But that's what I can basically show y'all right now. Because it is taking so fucking long to load. Yeah, it's not letting me do this. It's not letting me do this. So I'm gonna update this real quick, and then I'm gonna let y'all know if it works. Like I said, the locations I gave y'all was fill in, and those are the locations that ChatGPT said. ChatGPT said, and I believe that they are real, because they did work. It did work, and it worked for fill in, and I see a lot of people, not a lot of people's using fill in. And that's not a popular like city right now. That's why it's able to work there for us, so we able to create unlimited ElevenLabs accounts using fill in. But like I said, this is how you do it. And yeah. So I'm gonna run Uburn. It's gonna run, and we use that same temp mail site that we literally just use. So you don't. Alright, so like I said, it works pretty well, and you can use this method. Use this method as many times as you need it. It is here basically the new way, and to get unlimited ElevenLabs accounts if you don't want to pay for it. You just rest and repeat it over and over again, and it should work. But that's the video. That's the video. Yeah, it's not letting me do it. It's not letting me do it. So you know what, chat? Oh, we're cooked. I might gotta reset my whole PC. Yeah. All right. That's the whole video today. I gave it y'all. So if y'all like if y'all want part 2, you know what? After tomorrow, bro, I'm gonna drop it like a 5-minute part 2. I'm gonna drop a part 2 tomorrow. This will only be the part 1. So I'm gonna give y'all another part 2 tomorrow. But that's all I got for y'all right now, bro. How to create an ElevenLabs account. A part 2 is coming for sure. I just gotta restart my PC, and I don't want to do all that right now. But yeah, I'm out.